and welcome back to another vlog. So for this vlog, I actually put this one out to poll and I asked whether you wanted one big haul vlog which had everything in there, or if you wanted it split into separate parts. You voted for one big one. So here we go, let's jump in. So there are sort of three distinct bits to this. One is the haul that we brought back from Walmart. The second bit is the Disney Cruise Line, and the third bit is Walt Disney World, which also includes Cast Connection. So I'm going to start with the Walmart shop. So beforehand, Pete has actually sorted this out for me. Look at that! We did add an extra case on, but this is really heavy. I don't know how we've got all of this home, but there is a lot in here and it is all food and snacks, so let's go through it. Oh my god. Oh. So we actually did two Walmart shops. We did one on the first day that we landed, but I was feeling really ropey. We needed to just get stuff for the room to kind of tide us over. We did have a second bite at the cherry when we had a little bit of a free down day and we went back to Walmart, and that was much more fruitful because we were able to kind of really walk around, look down at every aisle and like pick up all the bits that we wanted. So yes, there's quite a lot of stuff. So starting with cereal. So the first thing is a giant bag of Reese's Mini Puffs, and this is over 2 pounds of cereal. I think you can get Reese's Puffs in the UK, but these are the mini ones. Oscar was very happy to pick these up. It's in a resealable bag as well, which is quite helpful. And then in the cereal aisle, I found these. So there used to be a cereal called Golden Grahams, which me and my family were like obsessed with. They were so good, and then they discontinued them. I don't know why. These look exactly like them. They're called Honey Grahams, so I'm not sure if they're the same, but I thought I'm gonna have to bring these back, and the next time we've got all my family round, they're being opened. This next one is a bit battered. We actually bought it like this. This was on the sort of reduced section, and it was only the box that was damaged, but it's a giant box of Cheez-Its, but they are a Minecraft variety. We got some more graham crackers. It actually kills me to say it like that. I know that's the pronunciation, but I can't read it like that. But we are obsessed with making s'mores. We do these with some cheap milk chocolate from the supermarket. We get the giant marshmallows and we cut them in half vertically so that they'd sit nicely on top. We bake them. Delicious. We had to get Pop-Tarts, so we got the frosted strawberry ones. These were Oscar's pick. We also got these frosted brown sugar cinnamon flavour. Now, we couldn't believe how cheap the Pop-Tarts were in the US versus over here. I think this box was less than $1, whereas I brought home a small box from like the Co-op not too long ago, a small box like this, and that was like £3 or £4, so definitely much cheaper. So Oscar picked these ones, but Pete wanted to try these ones. Mint flavour Oreo cookies. We really like mint chocolate in this house, like Viscounts, After Eights, Thin Mints. I don't think I've ever tried a mint choc chip Oreo before, so that would be nice. The boys absolutely loved the Nutter Butters that I brought them back when I did my girls trip. That was the first time they tried them and they were obsessed, so we had to get another packet of these. Make that 2. Well, actually no, these are different. These are double nutty versus these ones, which are just single nutty. I do wish I liked peanut butter because there were so many like peanut buttery flavoured things, which if you liked it, I'm sure it would be great, but not for me. More peanut butter with the Ritz peanut butter little sandwich crackers. And Chips Ahoy, but the Reese's variety. And then Oscar wanted to try Twinkies, so we brought home a box of Twinkies. Oscar also discovered on this trip how much he loves goldfish crackers, so we picked up maybe we brought 2 and one's already been eaten. But yeah, we did pick up a couple of boxes of the goldfish. We did get some toiletries as well, so we got the Secret deodorant roll-on, so Oscar and I both use this. I got this one in a coconut scent because it was reduced versus the other ones, and I thought coconut would smell nice. And then we also got more of the, well, what we affectionately refer to as chub rub, because this is an absolute lifesaver for us when we're on our trips. I always put it here. I put it here because the loungefly straps can rub as well, and then on the inside of my thighs, and knock wood, but we've never had any issues. So whilst we were walking around, we also had a look at all just like the cooking and the baking ingredients, because for me that's like my homeland. That I love that. I love looking at ingredients. I love looking at different recipes. I like trying new things. So don't shame me with the next things, and I know if my mum's watching, she probably will. However, there is a story behind this. So there is a TikTok account that I love, and it's a lady called Lauren who is Totes My Goats, and she has just got the most wholesome, enjoyable TikToks, and I just love watching them. Like when they come up, it's like proper comfort. And she does a lot of like pantry clear outs and thinking about how they can reduce their food waste. And as a result, I picked these up because she's used them before and they looked good when she made them. So I have some Idahoan ready-made instant mashed potato, which in this country we have smash, and I would never buy that. I don't know why. I think I've just got bad connotations with that. But these, even like the packaging looks good. It definitely looks more like favourable than smash. So these ones are a loaded baked mashed potato, and it's got sour cream, cheese, onions, chive with the taste of butter and bacon. So that sounds really good. And this is an 8-serving family-sized pouch. So there's loads in here. And then I got a sour cream and chive one, because between these two, these are like my favourite types of mashed potato. And then just a butter and a herb one. Now these were cheap. They were like 80 cents, less than $1, I'm pretty sure. And they've got a really long shelf life on. But what I know from watching Lauren's videos is it doesn't matter anyway, because it's shelf stable. It will last forever. So yes, I we'll look forward to trying these. I don't think the boys will. Mashed potatoes not their favourite thing anyway, but I would literally sit and eat it out of a bowl and I'd be quite happy. We also picked up a Betty Crocker fudge brownie packet. Again, this was just because it was cheap. We make brownies all the time and I love a good brownie, so we thought we'd try the Betty Crocker one. Also from the baking aisle, I got these artificial flavour enhancers. This one is a cake batter flavour and this one is a maple extract flavour, and I think these would be good in biscuits maybe. It does say on the back of these is that you could add it to pancakes and waffles, but there is also a website where you can go and get more recipe ideas. So I thought I'd give those a try because I don't think I've seen anything like this in the UK before, so I thought it was quite interesting, especially for someone who likes to bake. And then we also got this Girl Scouts s'mores seasoning blend. It says mix into brownies, cupcakes, pancakes, oatmeal, or top ice cream, coffee, and hot cocoa. I have no idea what it is. I think it's probably just like a flavoured sugar, but we are, like I say, a bit obsessed with s'mores at the minute, so I'm sure we will put this to good use. And the final things from Walmart were some little sachet packets, and these are ranch dressing mixes. So there's a classic ranch, 2 of the classic ranches, and a black pepper and parmesan. Now this one, it's actually got the recipe for what you can see on the picture on the front, which is some kind of chicken, is that pasta with it? I don't know what's with it, but it looks good. And again, these were really cheap as well. These were 50 cents or something, so thought I would give them a go. So for the next bits around Disney Cruise and Walt Disney World, we have like bits of everything. We've got magnets, we've got pins, we've got tree decorations, we've got plushies, we've got spirit jerseys, we've got other clothes, a bit of a random mix. So I think I'm going to start with the Disney Cruise stuff. So I've got a little bag that I put all like the little bits in. And firstly, it's these like luggage tag type things, and this was what our additional extras came with to kind of not promote it in the room, but I guess to display it in the room. So this one is for the romance package that we got, and this one was for the room decor that we got and the robes that we got. So these, they are just like cardboard cutouts, but I think these would be really cute to maybe replace it with a picture, and it has got a little back on there. I just think it's quite cute. Like these Mickey and Minnie there are what was on the pillowcases that we got as part of the package as well, and it's really cute. So yeah, I think I might keep these and maybe pop a little photo in it and add it to our sort of memory box. We did get brand new lanyards. So these are the silver Castaway Club lanyards with that Mickey design on them. Now we didn't actually use these ones on the trip because we just used the Key to the World card and also the Magic Band Plus, which I'll show you when we get to it. But yeah, these are cute. Now this one is a little freebie that we got, and this is Oscar's I Lost a Tooth button. It says Disney Cruise Line on it, but yeah, he did lose a tooth on the day that we were about to embark. So he had a nice little certificate from Walt Disney World and the little button from Disney Cruise Line. We got some snap bands from our friend Maria, who is the owner of 1901 Main Street Travel, who I'm also a brand ambassador for. We did book the cruise through Maria and we received £50 onboard credit and some little pixie dust in the room. Now feel free to mention my name at the time of booking. But yeah, Maria is fantastic. She was a great rep, and yeah, we'll definitely be booking more cruises with Maria in the future. The first magnet that we picked up was from Nassau. This was our first stop, and because we got off the ship this time and did a little excursion and saw some more of the island, I felt like I was able to legitimately pick up my magnet for this one. I really like the designs and the colours in this one as well. They had like quite a big range in the shopping area around the port. We've then got this very colourful character one, and we do have a Disneyland Paris one that's in a very sort of similar theme to this, with the characters and their outfits that they're wearing. So this one would be great to add to our magneted fridge. We also got a new Castaway Key magnet. If I'm honest, the choices on board the ship were a little bit slim pickings. I really wanted a Wish specific magnet, but I just couldn't find it. So Castaway Key it is. They did, however, have this Wish pin, which I didn't see the first time that we sailed, which was on the inaugural sailing. So that was back in 2022. So it is Inaugural Sailings Disney Wish. It's got a really nice backing card actually as well. So that will be really nice on the pin board. We picked up this magnet from Castaway Key. So this says Castaway Key and the Bahamas, and has got Mickey chilling on his little sun lounger there. And the final pin that we picked up is this funnel, and it's Mickey and Minnie enjoying the fireworks, and we really love that. That was very much a special memory for all of us, so this one was perfect. We then also have a little bag of loot, and this was from our pirate excursion that we did. So we've got some piratey costume jewellery and one of the gold coins where they did a little treasure hunt. That's a really nice keepsake. Very, very much a good reminder and memory of the day. So next up, I caved and bought myself the Magic Band Plus. Now, I had my original Magic Band. It was the snack one. I loved it. I had that and I used that for 5 years, and I think I paid $20 for it originally. They seem to last forever, so they are good value, I think. So this one was a bit more pricey. I think it was $45, but it's new and it's exclusive to the Disney Cruise Line, and I absolutely love this design on it here. And then we've got the ship there. So this one you can use for in replace of your Key to the World card, so no more lanyards. And it also syncs with your Walt Disney World experience as well. So it's just one magic band that will go across all experiences. So I thought that one was a great buy, and like I say, I absolutely love the cruise design. One of the things that we ordered ahead of the cruise was the Bon Voyage package, and this is to decorate your stateroom when you arrive. Now, unfortunately, there was a bit of a mix-up when we landed, and they'd actually given us the wrong one. They'd given us the birthday one. I spoke to the nicest cast member, who was from Hull, and she sorted it all out and made sure that we got the right one. And then later on, we had another cast member who came again to apologise. We were also advised that we could keep the birthday one, so that was quite nice. Obviously, that's quite a nice bit of pixie dust, and we now have two for when we're travelling again on Disney Cruise. Now, this is what was included within it. So this is a silk pillowcase, and it's got, well, there's two. So it's Mickey and Minnie, and they're looking at each other through the portholes. And it's just so nice to have like a silk pillowcase. Like, clearly it doesn't match our bedding, but it's just really nice. And I think it's quite good for my hair type as well. But nice little bit of Disney Cruise Line to bring home. This was one of the hanging banners, and it's almost as tall as me. And it's quite clever because what it comes with is a magneted plate. So it literally just stuck to the ceiling. So it obviously doesn't cause any damage. You don't need to do any sticky tape or blue tack or anything like that. I love that. And it rolls up as well so that you can bring it home quite easily. It included a beach towel. This one says Set Course for Adventure. Maybe that was the package name actually, Set Course for Adventure rather than Bon Voyage. But this towel is huge. It's bigger than I am. But it's got a fabulous Disney cruise ship on the front. You got a whiteboard, which again, all of this, it was like magnetized so that you could pop it around your stateroom. Now, I quite like this one, this bit here. So it's got on the front. What shall we pick? See you real soon, of course. And this was the banner, which, did it say welcome or let's set sail? I'm going to go with let's set sail. But again, really nice size head ratio there. I definitely think this will be something that we'll take now on all of the cruises, because obviously once you've paid for it, you can just keep making use of it. And it was really nice to come back to your stateroom. A nice little welcome back. So I'll show you also the birthday one. So this is Happy Birthday with all your favourite pals, again in that giant hanging banner. And it came with this, which I'm not sure what it is. Is it a scarf? I mean, it's quite long, but it's got little pockety things here. So Happy Birthday, Disney Cruise Line, and all the pals. I don't know what it is, but it's really nice quality. It's embroidered, and it's like a really nice material. So whatever it is, maybe someone will tell me, but it's really cute. I like that. This one is a great magnet. Happy Birthday, again with all your favourite pals. I think we're definitely going to have to book now some kind of cruise for one of our birthdays. The hanging banner for this one, I'm pretty sure says celebrate. Yeah, there's not enough letters for Happy Birthday, and there's a C. So I'm pretty sure that is just celebrate. And then we've also got another giant beach towel. So celebrate today. This one is huge as well. So that's really nice. Obviously it was disappointing that we walked into the wrong one, but it was quickly sorted, and obviously to be able to keep both of them was just a really nice touch from Disney Cruise Line. Oh, sorry, I just spotted the birthday package did also come with silky pillowcases as well. Are these the same? Yeah, these are both the same. It's my day with Mickey and Minnie and a birthday cake. So in the room, as part of our Silver Castaway Club gift, we got another swim bag. It's time to cruise. We love these. We used the one, we brought it with us, the one that we had from the inaugural sailing, because it says The Wish on it rather than just Castaway Club. But we do have one of these from the cruise that we did last year, and it is a really nice gift, really handy and really cute design. And also waiting for us in the room was the romance package that we ordered, which came with 2 of these really fluffy robes that say Disney Cruise Line on. Now this is such a good offer because the robes themselves, if you were to purchase them individually from one of the merchandise shops, I'm pretty sure works out at more than the package itself. So definitely worth adding that on before you sail. It did also come with a bottle of spumante that was in this clear bag, which is really nice. It came with this rose as well that we've decided to press so that we can add it to our sort of memory box. And it also came with a box of chocolates as well. So a really decent package. Our stateroom host was filling up our ice bucket every night for us so that we could enjoy the wine, but we actually didn't have it in the room. We called to see if we could take it into one of the restaurants and they said it was fine because we purchased it on board. So we actually took it to one of the restaurants and drank it there. So next up, the Spirit jerseys that we picked up. So what I did notice this time on the Wish is that they had that white cruise line Spirit jersey that matches the rest. So on the back it will say the ship that you're on with the design of the ship. So for this one it was Rapunzel. So I have that version for the Magic and the Dream, but because they are mostly white, if I'm honest, I tend not to wear them. So when I saw this navy one instead, I knew that that was going to be sort of much more practical. I wear a lot of navy and this is very much my colour scheme, and if you can see, it's really glittery as well. Big gold Disney Wish on the back and the Disney Cruise Line logo on the front. So that is perfect. If we're ever lucky enough to sail again on the Wish, I probably will pick up that jersey, the white one, because I do like to have matchy. But yeah, have to put a limit somewhere. So this one was the one that I thought for the Wish, I love this one more. I was then also ridiculously happy because I managed to get this jersey. So I loved this when we did the Silver at Sea cruises last year, but they sold out super quick on the Dream, and because it was just a limited time for the Silver anniversary at sea, I thought that was it, that once they'd gone, they'd gone. There was a whole rack of them in every different size. So Disney Cruise Line on the back, and I love that ombre, absolutely love it. On camera it's coming up more white, but it's definitely more very faded teal. It is beautiful, absolutely love it. So very happy to have been able to pick this up after last year's disappointment. And all over Instagram, I think I'd seen it, there was a brand new cruise collection that had been released by Ashley Eckstein and Brett Ewan, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, and the cardigan was a piece that I really wanted from it. I love anything stripy anyway. There is just a lot of stripes in my wardrobe. They had a t-shirt that matched, but unfortunately they didn't have it in my size. They also had the pants that went with this, and they were wide-legged pants, and they were perfect. They were gorgeous. They had them in my size, but they were so short, which, considering they were wide leg, they were very ankle swingy, which was not a good look. And I'm 5'5", so if you're any taller than me, you would have no chance. But that's a shame, really, because if they'd been a slightly different design, you could have got away with them as a cropped pant, but given that it was a wide leg, no. So the pants had to stay behind, but I did pick up the cardigan. Let's do a little try on. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I actually just love this so much. I love the colours in it, and yeah, it's really cute. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up at some point this stripy t-shirt as well, and maybe they'll re-release the pants with a longer leg. What size did I pick up? So I picked this up in the small. I am normally a medium in UK sizes, but in Spirit jerseys I tend to go for the small. I did try the medium cardigan, but it was quite oversized and I want something a little bit more fitted. But yes, love that little Captain Minnie there. Next up, I picked us all up a new t-shirt. So I got these ones from Castaway Cay. So this one is mine. So I got this in a medium because I do like an oversized tee. I like that. It's got the detail on the back of it as well with the Disney Cruise Line logo. I think I love Oscar's the most though because I just love the tie-dye and the colours. So this one is not Castaway Cay specific, even though we bought it from the Castaway Cay merch shop. This is Disney Cruise Line, but I love a tie-dye. I like that that's come back because that is very much like my childhood. And then we got this one for Pete. So we got this one in medium size too. Light blue with a very floral Mickey there. I love that. Really nice. So the last couple of bits for Disney Cruise, I'm cheating slightly with this one because I actually got these from Cast Connections, but they are Captain Mickey joggers. These are just gorgeous. They were $25 reduced from $45. And I have a Captain Mickey t-shirt. You'll have probably seen it because I wear it a lot. It's one of my favourites. It's really distressed, it's really comfy and cozy. And I'm just so glad I have the matching pants. I mean, why else would you ever need Captain Mickey jogger pants other than when going on a Disney cruise? So I'm obsessed with these. And then the final thing that we got was in the Forget-Me-Not shop. So we were doing our sort of last walk around the ship on our very final evening, and Pete actually found these for me, and these were also reduced. So these were down from $40 to $20, and they are Disney Cruise kind of like Little Mermaid-y pants. They were hanging up on the rail alongside a t-shirt that my sister bought for me for my birthday when we were on the cruise last year, which was I'd rather be a mermaid or I am a mermaid, something like that. And they were with that range and they are actually stunning. So they are wide leg, firstly, which is always a big tick in my box. I love a wide leg pant. But they have a split all the way down the side and it literally goes like right up to the thigh, which is just not something I would normally wear. Like I do tend to dress modestly, like I don't know why, not for any particular reason, but I just do. And so it's not anything I would normally have gone for, but I tried them on and I absolutely love them. They're gorgeous and they'll go really nicely with the purple top. It'll be a really nice matching set. Again, when we make it back to Castaway Cay, I definitely think that could be like a really cool beachy vibe outfit. So that was everything Disney Cruise. Let's move on to Walt Disney World, and this is probably the bulk of the stuff because we were fortunate enough to be taken to Cast Connections, which is, if you've ever been to Character Warehouse, which is the sort of Disney Store outlet, this is the outlet but for cast members and their friends and family only. So it's got an even bigger markdown on the items, and some of it is still kind of relatively like that season. We were so lucky to be able to go there. We've been there once before and it's a treasure trove and it's huge. It's like the size of a Costco. It's amazing. So we're in there for hours. It's brilliant. So we did get a lot of stuff from Cast Connections. Now where there is like a significant discount, I'll tell you. But if not, a lot of the items, I find that they don't tend to kind of put the prices on them anymore. But yeah, let's start going through. There is a lot of stuff and a lot of things that I'm like really excited to play with, to wear, to, you know, to use. So I'll start again with just doing like little bits, and I am so happy that we finally managed to bring home the Mickey and Minnie Pants Sundae Bowls. Now this has been on our wish list for the longest time, but I don't know if it's the heat or the fact that we eat a lot already in Disney, but we tend not to really go for the snacks. Like, we never have room for the snacks, and it feels wasteful to buy it if you're not going to eat it all. But for this trip we did a bit more quick service than we normally do, which left us plenty of room for snacks. So we were able to get these and bring these home, and these are just adorable. I don't know what we'll do with them, whether we'll use them for something or if we will use them for ice cream. I think these could actually be quite cute with like little plants in, maybe, but because it's plastic, I don't know how that would work, and there's no drainage either, but I don't know. What would you use these for? Tell me, if you have them, what do you use them for? So from the Japan pavilion, we picked up Oscar a little Furby from a mystery box. Now this is actually something that you sit on a cup. Do I have a cup? Yes, I have a cup. Ugh. Oh God, I'm going to end up dropping it in. How does it sit on the cup? Not like that. Let's just take their word for it that it sits on the cup, but I don't want to break it. It's Oscar's. Alongside his trinkets, he also picked up the Kirby. Did I call it Kirby or Furby? In our house, we give nicknames to things a lot, especially when I'm having like a moment and I can't remember what it's called. I keep calling this Furby, and it was winding him up because I know it's not the name. I know it's called Kirby, but I might have called it Furby because that's what I call it. But yeah, he was wearing this throughout our trip. Very cute. I'll pop his little figurine in it so it doesn't get lost. And then we got the All-Star Magnet. So this one is specific to the resorts rather than the specific hotel that you're staying in. So it does cover all movies, music and sports. And again, a bit disappointed with the magnet choices. And when we had our flight cancelled, we were put up in a Hilton that was kind of by the airport way. There was a little gift shop by there, and we had a look in there just because we had nothing else to do, and we actually found some better magnet choices, so we picked these up. So this one is Florida, and it's like a sketch Mickey. And then we've also got this colourful one with Mickey and Minnie included. And what I'd said to Pete is I needed to buy a specific Florida magnet because we had Disney World, Disney Cruise, we had Universal, but we didn't have any specifically for Florida. So we've got those now. We are just going to run out of room on this fridge, I think. And then the final little small bit, this was a lovely bit of pixie dust that I was given. So this is a key ring that's shaped like a Mickey bar with a bite out of the ear. And it came with a little note. And the note says, all you need is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. You have been pixie dusted. And this is from Mario, Nanny, and Kate from Argentina. So a lovely lady actually came up to me, stopped me. I think it was the day I was wearing the Figment outfit. And she said, I love your outfit. I would like to pixie dust you. And that's really cute. That's going to go on my keys. I love that. Whilst we were on this trip, there was a huge discount on all of the Wish merchandise, which is such a shame because he's so cute, right? It was all 40% off. Now, this was something that Oscar had chosen. Now, he's really not into like plushies anymore. He's very much of that age, but he will occasionally like regress somewhat, which is nice. That's great for us because he is growing up far too quickly and I don't like it. So it's nice when we see glimpses of like younger. So this has been living on Oscar's bed since we got back. It's so soft and squishy, and it came with us on the flight, no problem, thankfully. I then also picked up these ears, and I love that the little guy is just right there on top. They're very glittery and sparkly, and with the discount these were $20.99. And also the Spirit jersey. So I've not seen a specific movie Spirit jersey before, and it does say from the movie Disney Wish, which it could do without that. I don't mind it saying the wish, but the extra text isn't needed. But there he is, like just flying around. And then on the back, I'm a star. It's really cute. Again, this is very nice and glittery. It's actually very much like the Wish Spirit jersey that I bought from the Disney cruise, but 40% off. I was admiring this on the girls' trip, but I hadn't seen the film yet. And what I said to the girls is I didn't want to buy it until I'd watched it in case I didn't like this character. Obviously, they are the cutest little character. So, yeah, went back. Stuff was still there. 40% off. Even better. One of the other things that was also quite discounted was the Orange Bird range, because it was just coming to the end of Flower and Garden Festival. So our friends had actually picked this up for us and put it to one side ahead, but this was available still all around the parks. It was in Cast Connections, and I would imagine it would have been in Character Warehouse as well. So I picked up the Flower and Garden ears. Now, I love Orange Bird. Oscar loves Orange Bird. We are a little bit obsessed. So I'm glad that I've got the ears. So now I can do little Orange Bird bound. I also picked up the Spirit jersey. So this is in a small, I think. Now, Oscar does an extra small in a Spirit jersey. I do a small, but obviously as he's getting bigger, we can definitely like interchange and borrow. So this is Orange Bird down the sleeve. On the back, the original Florida Orange Bird, and this one has got the festival dates on the back as well. We were lucky enough to get to the last day of the festival. He's such a cute character. That wasn't all in Orange Bird. We got the Loungefly. Now this is just adorable because look, he hides away. Look at him hiding, and then boop. We saw a lot of people with this, and they had loads of them still. Again, this was heavily discounted because it was at the end of the line. I'm just popping back there. And the final thing was the tree decoration. And that's something that, again, we always try and pick up from our trips, is tree decoration, magnet, pin, sometimes a mug, but I'm glad he's arrived back in one piece. One of the most expensive things that we bought, don't make our mistake, cooling towels. These were $20 each, which is ridiculous really. You can buy them on Amazon for a tenner for 3. So yes, these have got the Disney print on, and they are made of that fabric that we didn't quite get how it worked, because it says snap to activate, and we thought, well, what's that going to do? It actually works. It's something about the wicking. I've never heard that term before, but somehow on this trip I heard it like pretty much every day, wicking as a fabric type. But I would encourage you to go and purchase things like this ahead of the trip, because it was needed while we were there, because it was just so hot and we underestimated the heat. So this was a godsend, but yeah, very pricey. So it was a good job we got a lot of discounts on everything else. One of my favourite things I picked up from the trip, this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Loungefly. This is from Animal Kingdom, and it's got a lot of the detailing on it, with some gorgeous little Mickey details in the actual construct of the bag. And it's quite different to a Loungefly that I've got, because it's with popper and a drawstring. And you got Animal Kingdom as the lining. Now, I managed to get this at 50% off, and it's just perfect. I had been eyeing it up for days and I thought, oh God, Pete's actually going to kill me if I buy anything else. But then 50% off, managed to persuade him. He likes a deal, does Pete, so oh, it's gorgeous. I love it so much. I think the next favourite things that I picked up, well, I say that everything is a favourite, but this in particular is so beautiful. So from Marketplace in Disney Springs, I got these beautiful ears. Now I was on the lookout because I have a special trip planned for my birthday later this year. So I said to Pete, I really want to get some ears that would be perfect for this birthday trip. So I saw these and just fell in love, love the colours. However, even better, they had a matching dress and it's just stunning. It's a long dress, like a midi length, I would say. And it's got mini with the same gorgeous print as the ears. It's got a sheared back and elasticated like puffball sleeves. And I'm just obsessed with it. So the set, this was all full price. Including the tax, it was $111.80. And yeah, I just can't wait to wear these for this birthday trip. And I've got something special planned as well, so it will be absolutely perfect. Oscar did pretty well out of us on the trip, and we got quite a few bits for him. So in Character Warehouse, we found this Christmas holiday shirt. So this has got Mickey and pals all dancing around their Christmas tree. This was $10, reduced from $60. I mean, the shirts are really nice. They are a lot of money though, and they're quite thin as well. So not necessarily practical in this country, but I thought this would be really cool with like a long sleeve underneath. And again, if anyone grew up in the 90s, 2000s, you know, the shirts with the short sleeved over the long sleeve top, I think that's a look that we're going to bring back. But this is really cute. Oscar loved the colour of this. He's loving his teal at the moment. From the Pride collection, we picked up this shirt with the rainbow Mickeys on, and this was 50% off as well. So we got this for, I think it would have been about $35. I wonder if I can fit into these. Maybe with them open. I don't think they'll button. I think with this one, Oscar can be a little honorary cast member because this is the cast member Pride jersey. We just love the rainbow. Disney Pride on the back. This one, another bargain, $25. And this one, extra small. I know this one is a small. So actually, I should be able to fit into this as well. I mean, I say like, it's sad that Oscar's growing up, but actually we get the benefit of being able to swap and share clothes. Perfect. And finally for Oscar, we also picked him up this zip-up hoodie. And again, it's in all the colour schemes that he loves. It's got castles down the sleeve and Walt Disney World on this sleeve. Another bargain at $25. So I have to say, I don't think we bought that much full price stuff because we've previously done the outlets. Obviously, we're lucky enough to go to Cast Connections. And when you see the discounts on things, it kind of puts you off buying anything full price. But this was one of the things I did buy full price. And I saw this one a lot with people wearing it. I really like the colour. If you watched the last haul video that I did, I bought like a sweater, a tow-mater sweater, which is pretty much identical colours to it. And it's just really nice. But I really like the original style of this. I think this would have been a t-shirt that would have come out in 1971 when the parks first opened. I just quite like that sort of classic style. This next one will look familiar because I actually bought this on my last trip. Pete liked it so much that he got himself one as well. and it was $7.99. So this was from Cast Connections, but $7.99 is the same price I paid for it in Character Warehouse. And we love Coco. Fly high, Pepita. It's a really like nice t-shirt. It's really comfy. We'll just have to make sure we're not wearing it on the same day, unless we've got a Disney trip. I think that's the only time it's acceptable to wear matching family t-shirts. I was trying to get Oscar to get one as well because they did have a small one, but he was like, no, absolutely not. And the final clothing item, I actually thought this one was for Oscar, but Pete says he picked it up for himself. So it's Spider-Man, and it's got quite cool like drip spray painty style effect on this one. Does this have a tag? No tag on this one, but for Pete to have bought it for himself, it would have been, yeah, less than $10, I imagine. Actually, just found the tag. It was hiding. $5. I mean, that is a bargain. That's a really nice t-shirt for $5. It was originally $35. Crazy. We're on to the last few bits now, I think. So Pete got himself a Magic Band Plus. He didn't pick this up until we went to Cast Connections. Now this one, I think, was it 20? I'm going to say it was 20 because the Magic Bands that we saw, the plus ones, are like minimum 35, I think. Now this one, because it's a Mickey one, the faceplate on it, you get more colour options in the palette that you can customise it with than both mine, Oscar's, and some of the other ones that we've seen. So this one had like a whole rainbow thing going on, which was really cool. I think Oscar was a bit jealous, actually, but he's got his orange bird one that he bought on our last trip. But yeah, this is a very gorgeous designed Magic Band, and I just love all the little Mickey details on it. So I love Christmas. It's one of my favourite times of year, and when I saw these in Cast Connections, I wasn't going to leave them behind. So they were $7, and they are cutlery holders for your table. So I got 2 packets of these, and they've got all of the pals on, but like, how cute are they going to look with our cutlery in, ready for like Christmas dinner and all the festive eating that we're going to do? Just the cutest tiny little stockings. I think the biggest bargain was this, and it's Dumbo, which obviously I am a sucker for anything Dumbo. So it's got all Dumbo detailing round the side. And if you're wondering what it is, it's a candle holder. And this was reduced from $25 to $2. And it's pot. I haven't actually tried it yet with one of my candles. Let's hope that it works. Let's just give it a go. I've got one right next to me here. Okay, well, it definitely sits in. This is one of the Bath & Body Works, the single wicks. I wonder if it will fit the bigger one. Maybe not. Let's check. No joy on the bigger one here, it's just slightly too big. However, for $2, I'm very happy that that one sits in there. I got a new compact mirror for my handbag. So need to open that one and pop that in, but I thought that's really pretty with the flowers on it. We picked up this It's a Small World puzzle block calendar. Now again, Small World is something that I'm just a sucker for. I just love like the decoration of it. I just think it's like super cute. I really like the colours. We have a lot of white in this room, so I think that'll go nicely like on one of the units. Because it's a puzzle calendar, I think you have to change it. I think Pete was saying you have to change it like every month, obviously, because it'll be different. So give us something fun to do as well. But this one was $7.99, reduced from $30. We picked up some reusable straws. I think we got these from Club Cool in Epcot. So those were full price, but I have to drink with a straw because I've got very sensitive teeth, and I like reusable straws. I hate the paper straws, so but obviously lots of places won't do plastic anymore for all the right reasons, so we will take our own straws. And I do like that it's got the straw cleaner with it as well. That's very much a must. And we got a new photo album for this trip as well, and what I particularly liked about it was all the character detail. So you've got Orange Bird, you've got Figment, you've got Dumbo, Buzz Lightyear. It's like it was made for us. It's perfect with all the bright colours in it as well. And I have been much better at actually doing my albums as well. So yes, I like to physically look through photos as well as having them on your phone. Last two bits for us, and then I'm going to tell my family to stop watching if you are watching, because then the final bits are presents. So Oscar picked up this Mike Wazowski avocado bagel with a fried egg. I'm not quite sure why. Oscar loves a bagel. He is obsessed with bagel. He doesn't like avocado. He hasn't touched that since he was very little. But I think he just thought it was cute and a bit different. So he came home with us. And I have to be careful with this one because it has got fresh flowers in. But this is our new vase, and this is from the Christmas shop at Disney Springs that always has the best Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Some of our favourite things that we've had over the years have come from there, and it's always the mayor. He is number one. I just love his happy face and his sad face. So yes, this was perfect, and yeah, very nice of Pete to fill them with some beautiful fresh flowers for me as well. Right, so if you are family, stop watching now, thank you very much. We picked up a couple of bits for family members. Now this is for stuff that we'll put away for Christmases and birthdays. So if you are sneaking a peek and you're not on here, it's because you wouldn't have appreciated some of the things. So whenever we see something for family, we will buy it and put it away for later. So this one is for Chloe, who is obsessed with Baby Yoda, little Grogu, and it's from the Baby in Blanket range, which Oscar was obsessed with. I've never seen a Baby Yoda before, and what we noticed was that all of the babies in blankets, they're actually hooded blankets now, which means that they kind of sit better, because before it was almost just like a swaddle on them, and it was quite difficult to kind of keep it all together and looking nice. So the hood helps, I think. So that one's really cute, especially with all the little detail on the actual blanket there. My brother and sister-in-law are also a bit obsessed with Star Wars, so I got this set of pins for them, which is I love you, I know. I popped this in a Ziploc. It does have a long shelf life on it because this is going away for Christmas, but this is the Star Wars Joffrey coffee, and it's the Precious Cargo blend, which is a medium ground coffee. Now in the Joffrey's shop in Disney Springs, I don't drink coffee, so I love the smell of it though. But they had a huge range. They had an Encanto range, they had a Princess range, they had Star Wars range, they had Dark Side and Light Side. Now we don't actually know what coffee my brother and his wife drink, so I thought a medium would cover all bases. It actually smells heavenly. That is the one thing I miss from drinking caffeine, is a nice coffee, but I'm sure they will enjoy it. And the final few bits were for my niece Ava, and these are just perfect for her actually. So she loves decorating, these little pop figures that you can get. So they had two. There was a Mickey and a Minnie. And it was from the Festival of the Arts range, but they come with all the paint pots. It is the same colours for both Mickey and Minnie, but because she is quite crafty, she has a lot of stuff like that. I just think those will look really nice in her room. And then we got, because she likes baking as well, so we got the frozen cookie cutters. So this one is Anna and one of the Leafs from Frozen 2. And on the back, it does show more of a range, that there is an Elsa, an Olaf, and a Sven as well. But we didn't see those, but she does love Anna, so that's perfect. And Ava is also obsessed with Guess Who. It's like the game she loves playing when she comes round to our house. I found a little mini version, and it's a Disney version, and it's quite an up-to-date one as well, because it's got characters from Luca, it's got Soul, Coco, Toy Story, Nemo, Monsters Inc., Incredibles, Inside Out. So yeah, I think she's absolutely going to love that, and I'm going to love playing that with her too. So if you've made it this far, well done you. I think that was an absolute mammoth bumper, biggest haul that we've ever done. And yeah, I'm just looking around. This room is now a disaster, but I love absolutely everything that we picked up, and we got some really good prices, I think. So I think we did quite well. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and a subscribe is always appreciated. And I'll see you again for the next one. Bye!